Spoiler alert. The following post discusses the ending of Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, so beware. If you haven't seen it yet, Shang-Chi just rode a dragon, met his extended family in an otherworldly village, inherited 10 magical rings from his antagonistic father, defeated a soul-sucking monster and saved the world. But instead of going to Disney World, Simu Liu's new martial arts superhero is meeting Avengers and diving headfirst into the larger Marvel Cinematic Universe. Directed by Destin Daniel Cretton, Shang-Chi, in theaters now, debuts its title character, a former child assassin trained by his dad Wenwu, Tony Leung, before the youngster escaped as a teen to America. Now an adult seeking his identity, Shang-Chi and his best friend Katie, Awkwafina, are introduced to the mystical world of Ta Lo, the homeland of Shang-Chi's mom Li, Fala-Chen. Review: Simu Liu's a refreshing kick to the face in Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, still racked by the loss of his beloved wife. Wenwu thinks he hears her pleading for him, though it's just the call of a manipulative creature of pure darkness, and plans an invasion of Ta Lo with his shadowy Ten Rings army. Meanwhile Shang-Chi, his sister Xialing, Mentor Zhang, Katie and new ally Trevor Slattery, Ben Kingsley, who Marvel audiences last saw in Iron Man 3, race the bad guys there. After Wenwu's death and the defeat of the interdimensional monster, Doctor Strange's sorcerer colleague Benedict Wong, takes Shang-Chi and Katie, courtesy of a magical teleportation circle, toward the next step of their journey as the credits begin to roll. But as we all know, a Marvel movie doesn't just end with the credits. Cretton tells USA Today about the 2 stinger scenes that set up where Shang-Chi's adventure might go next and the setup for a potential sequel. The first end credits scene returns to where we just left off, as Wong takes Shang-Chi and Katie into his sanctum where some folks want to have a word via hologram. Bruce Banner, Mark Ruffalo, still wearing an arm sling following his injuries from Avengers Endgame, and Captain Marvel, Brie Larson. Both heroes wonder about the origins of and power contained within the Ten Rings now in Shang-Chi's possession, a story to be continued, it seems. After they leave, Wong deadpans, "Welcome to the circus. The trajectory of your lives changes from now on." But first, the trio go out for drunken karaoke, setting do-gooding aside for a night on the town. Since Wong is the only other Asian superhero currently in the MCU, there was something really just culturally special about having him welcome them into a grander landscape, Cretton says. As for the 2A-list guest stars, Larson actually filmed the scene on set, which was really special because I haven't worked with her in a bit, says Cretton, who previously collaborated with the actress in 2013's short term 12. But Ruffalo's performance was done remotely and added later. It's kinda crazy working on a movie of this size, particularly in a pandemic, Cretton says. You start to get used to directing through Zoom and live monitors with actors around the world, which is a new experience. Once the credits end, the scene shifts to Ten Rings Mountain headquarters where things have changed since Wenwu ran the place. Artistic graffiti adorns the walls, boys and girls train together, a no back in Wenwu's day, and Xialing takes the reins of the organization. "Let's get started. We have a lot of work to do," she tells her new army, as text comes on screen with a hint to a sequel but also seemingly a warning: the Ten Rings will return. Xialing is a character that's really special to me, Cretton says. There's a reason why she is pushed to the side, not only by her dad. The movie doesn't shine as much light on her as we want it to, but that's partially because we're saving it to end the movie in a way we're seeing the fulfillment of the quote she tells Katie, which is, "If my dad won't let me into his empire, I'm going to build my own." And to see her finally stepping into those shoes and posing all of the wonderful questions that we get to answer in the future, was really exciting. Lou doesn't know what will happen next in his corner of the MCU. That's above my pay grade, above my security clearance level, but feels there's a richness and a diversity to these characters that all embody kind of different slices of what it means to be Asian, the actor says. We've just kind of begun to scratch the surface of so many of these incredible heroes and heroines, and I would love the opportunity to go back and revisit and expand and interact with others.